Hello everyone, I have a project that I'd like to share with you. This is a needle book that I created in the style of the needle books that Jennings 644 had done quite a while ago. But I really liked it and I wanted to do one for myself, so this is the one that I did. It's quite big. I think when she did hers, it turned out smaller, but it looked bigger, and I wanted a bigger one anyways because I wanted to put all of my stuff in it. I've collected so much stuff over the years. You know, you lose your needle book, so you buy another one, and next thing you know, you have needle books in all your scattered sewing boxes and everywhere. So they're all together now. All the needles are all gathered up and all sorted out and organized into my needle book. So like I said, it's in the style of Jennings 644, and she did like quilt batting inside, and then she put her layers on top of that, and she did them with the glue gun. So that's how I've done this one here. So on the outside I've just put lots of different fabrics and laces. Doilies, and this is part of a curtain, and then I put some half-back pearls in there, and then I blinged it up a little bit with some half-back pearls and some bling, and these are some flowers that my daughter had bought for me, and put that on. It's a little shabby flower just with some cotton fabric. The back, that's one doily that I crocheted myself. This is one that I cut apart. And let's have a look at the inside. Well, you've seen part of it already, but so how I wanted to do this was the inside covers to hold some different odds and ends of things. So there's a thimble here, and then a tracing wheel, and then there's a couple of other pockets here for items. But I have this needle, I don't know where I got this, it's really old. I think it's for leather, but I used it for making holes in my signatures and my junk journals. It worked really good for that until I got my awl. And then this is just a plastic needle, probably out of a kid's kit, but if you're teaching kids, if I ever have any kids over, my grandsons or whatever, and I want to teach them how to sew, just wool, or using wool and some big things, then I can use that. Of course, it's probably a little old for that now, but anyways. And then I put some pins in here. I have more, I think they're in with my beading supplies right now. And then lots of laces. Just plain laces, nothing too fancy in here. This is just my working book. If I were to do this for someone else, I would probably put really beautiful laces in it, but for myself, this is just fine. This is the way I like it. So the first page, I've organized them from by eyelet size, by the eye size of the needles. So this is a nice, beautiful darning needle for wool. So these are darning needles here, and then these long needles here are great for doing the running stitch on for making flowers, or gathering laces, gathering fabrics. Oh, and this I forgot to mention, I'll poke myself here, is felt. This felt, purchased from the dollar store. And then this fabric here, I like this. This is a really beautiful shabby chic pattern. I believe it was a tablecloth at one time, possibly. It's been a while. And then this is the next size of eyes. Of course, I kind of work this row down to smaller, and then smaller again. And as you can see, I have lots of like multiples, so if I want to make another needle book for someone, I can, because I'll have lots of extra needles that I can put in there. Some more of that fabric. And then the little teeny-eyed needles, which I don't use unless I absolutely have to. And then these, I don't even know why I kept these. I had purchased those needle books from the dollar store, and some of the needles in them are so ridiculously small. I don't know who would even use that. So I think what I'm going to do is just get rid of these ones here, because I don't think I will ever use those. I don't know who would want to, what they would use those for. And then on this page is where I put my pins. And this was quite full, but I had to take a lot of them out when I got my last lace haul that I did. I wound up all my laces onto cardboard and used up a lot of my pins to pin them. And then here on this page I did some pockets, decorated it up with some lace and some applique. And then I keep some closures in here, so some hook and eye closures, some more hook and eye closures. Keep those in there. And then there's another pocket in behind here where I keep snaps. And this one's good for jeans. So keep those in those pockets. And then the last page, I left this one without anything on it, so I can do something if I find that I have a need for something later on down the road, then I can use it for that. And then on this one I have some slots here for scissors. Right now my scissors are all out being used for things. So, and then there's another little doily there and some different laces, fabrics, and yeah, so that's it. That's my little needle book. And I think maybe I might make a little mini one, so if I ever want to go just on a little trip or something, take a little bit of sewing with me, I can always just take a little one. But this is my hardworking, I call it my hardworking needle book. So when I'm just around the house, I keep this with me. It can be on my sewing table, or my craft table, or my sewing machine area, my sewing area. So that's my project for today. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.